Money man in the thing of a T and playing no games. Should I already know my name when I speak NCC flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribing, everything in between. You already know. Money man. You already know.
Top pick, boom, undrafted, but I walk like I got 6 facts. Hard-headed gang, CEO, my own clique gang. QB looking left, that's a pick 6. I'm the underdog, yeah, they slept too long. But now I'm in the league, still proving I'm wrong. I ain't get the call, but I still came strong. Hey, Shiloh Sanders, I belong in this song. I ain't drumming, but I showed up in diamonds. Gold cleats on, but I'm still perfect timing. Mama said pray, so I bitch with alignment. Now I'm the threat they don't see on the signing. Hit like a missile, I'm built like a rock. Y'all had picks, but I'm the real shot. Came from Boulder, now I shake blocks. You can't coach hard, I broke they mock. Brick by brick, I'm different. I'm the underdog, but I hit like the top pick. Undrafted, but I walk like I got 6 facts. Headache gang, CEO, my own clique. QB looking left, that's a pick 6. I'm the underdog, yeah, they slept too long. But now I'm in the league, still proving I'm wrong. I ain't get the call, but I still came strong. Shiloh Sanders, I belong in this song. Don't sleep, still him. Underdog, nah, just under surveillance. Hit so loud, gotta run it in cadence. Chain so bright, still focused on cadence. I'm the one making pay reparation. Hard hat zone on play, that slick. Try to cross me, that's a hospital hit. No combine hype, just field made grit. They ain't believe, now they all on tip. Headache. They see it, walk. This for the ones they ain't draft for pick, but still grind like they got that click. Shiloh level 28, never been slick. I was the dog, now I'm running this.
What going on, y'all? Hit that like button, subscribe and share, and tell your friend about that money man. You already know, man. Yes. It's getting bad out here. The Buccaneers done waived Shilo Sanders. They done waived Shiloh, man. That's what we're gonna start with right there. But I got some good news out of this situation. With Shiloh being released or waived by the Bucs, he got a chance to make the practice squad. Not only does he got a chance to make the practice squad, but he do got a chance, like everybody hoping the Browns release Shedeur, that he get picked up by another team that might really want him, and he get a chance to make the 53-man roster. It's some positivity that could come out of this. But Shiloh, you just can't blame it. You just can't blame it on the punch, man. You just can't blame it on the punch. You can't blame it on this. Because after that, I watched the film. After that first preseason game, Shiloh, he didn't play all that good. He didn't play all that good. Literally didn't play all that good. From the film I watched. You know what I'm saying? I don't know all the other stuff that he didn't do or for a special team, just on defense, what I seen. So when you undrafted, you gotta do and be extra and beyond amazing in everything you do. Cause it's harder, especially if you weren't valued that high. I know y'all talking about, well, Isaiah Bond, he on the team out there in Cleveland. Yeah, but they value him higher, and he probably would have been drafted. Shiloh, if everything probably would have went different in the pre-draft process with Shedeur. I know that's Shiloh though, but I understand. But they both connected because they Dillon's son. So both of them connected. So he would have been drafted if Shedeur would have been drafted in the first round. Shiloh would have got drafted. That's just how it was. That's how it should have been, but that's just how it's connected because they connected with Dillon, which is their dad, their father. So with him being undrafted, hey, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. But nah, he shouldn't have did it. But should he have got ejected? I don't think so. But it's a different day and time of the NFL. I done seen players literally take their helmets off or snatch another player helmet off, throwing punches. It's a different game nowadays, though. Different game. But yeah, Shiloh was fighting for the 4th string spot and safety. I know that's hard. 4th string. Come on now. Both of them at 4th string right now. Shedeur and Shiloh. But Shiloh got a chance to be on the practice squad. And I think he really going to get picked up on somebody's team or practice squad real soon, especially after all these other cuts done. Because just like the Browns doing, Buccaneers doing, and other teams doing it, they picking up players from other teams that they done evaluated off of the field. Either they played them teams or they evaluated them throughout the whole NFL. Hey, if they release him or they cut him or waive him or put him on the practice squad, he might help us out. So that's how I go. How you gonna be able to get on the practice squad? Cause he waived. So basically he like a free agent. And the Buccaneers can either move him to the practice squad or just straight release him so he can sign on another team. Or another team could add him to their practice squad if they wanted to. Or vice versa, if the Buccaneers put him on their practice squad and another team needs Shiloh as safety, they can sign Shiloh from the practice squad from the Buccaneers, and then he'll be activated on the 53-man roster on whatever team trying to sign. That's how it works. Same thing with Luke. He might get on the practice squad with the Browns. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that thing works. And I think the roster now for practice squad players is 12. It used to be just 8, but I think it's now 12 players. So yeah, he got a chance to make that practice squad. And that would be the best bet right now for him, you know, just considering the circumstances. But yeah, so, hey, it's going to be a long road and a long battle for him to stay up in there if a team do pick him up, you know what I'm saying? This whole situation is crazy and weird, man. We've been in this since April, and this whole situation just ridiculous. And now, with that being said, y'all see who it is. Kevin up here got asked a question from Mary Kay today on the Zoom press conference call about Shedeur, about the sabotage.
Thought it was a good finish to that preseason, please. Obviously, now that the cut down starts to come over the next couple days, the toughest part of one of the tough parts of this business is just that. So the following week versus Cincinnati. So a lot left to do, a lot.
Yeah, Kevin, I have an injury question, but then I have a follow-up after that, if you don't mind. The first one would be really about both Ethan and Blake. I mean, obviously, I think both guys. The other thing that I wanted to ask you is, can you address this sort of persistent narrative that you're trying to sabotage Shedeur Sanders, especially after yesterday and not putting him in for the 2-minute?
Yeah, obviously, I don't concern myself with outside type of things, but I'm committed to his development, just like all of our rookies. So we'll continue to focus on getting our guys better, and that's what we'll stay committed to, and that's what's important to me.
And did you?
With that being said, I'm not saying it confirms, but it seems most likely that Shedeur Sanders would be on the 53-man roster for the Cleveland Browns. That's the positivity I got from that. That's the positivity I got from that. So it looks like if he ain't lying, like we all know he be lying. If he ain't lying, it looks like Shedeur might make the 53-man roster unless they thinking about trying to trade him. That's the only other thing I can think of. So Mary Kay had came out and said he's not getting cut or traded, but we can't believe nothing she say neither. She be lying too. So I don't know who telling the truth and who ain't. That's why I say I got to see this mess with my own two eyes, because all this talk about Shedeur, and I even heard some lies about Travis, man. It's been so ridiculous how these AI be making these videos and people be watching it because they don't know what's what and don't know what what's the difference, or don't know who really telling the truth because they ain't been keeping up with it. They just watch a video here and there, and then it looked like she done took it off. Look at this. It looked like she done took it off because Mary Kay had posted that thing. Y'all see that? Then the Brown mess around and release Tony Brown. But I got some. Let me see, can I find it real quick? She had tweeted this thing and I seen it. It looked like she deleted it. Yep. She done deleted that thing. That's crazy. I should have screenshotted it when I seen it. I should have screenshotted it when I seen it. Mary Kay had tweeted that Shedeur would not get cut or traded. Now, the biggest thing that I wanted to see, I ain't pull up because I'm a little behind. But before I get to that, before I say, let's show y'all that we gonna see exactly what the website looking like. Then they're gonna be a big telltale on what's gonna happen and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I ain't see that Mary Kay done deleted that tweet. That's what I be talking about. Mary Kay done deleted that tweet, what she had said. Broke it real. Woo, Geno Smith. He on the roster. They ain't posted nothing. They ain't finna cutting. Whatever y'all seen, they ain't done cutting players. They are not done cutting players. Cause right here, this the cut list right here that they got already. They only cut 17 today. Unless they added some name 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, they done added some more. But they had cut 17 earlier this morning. And it's usually up to 70, 90 players on the preseason. Or they could have had 75. I don't know the exact number that they had. But if they done cutting, I don't think they done cutting because they got up to Tuesday. So that's why I said I don't think they done cutting. But if they is done, then they wouldn't. I don't think they wouldn't put out no 50 roster, not 50 finished roster right now. They wouldn't do that. A final roster. They wouldn't do that because they got up until Tuesday to finish cutting these players. But as y'all can see, Tony Brown, the one that was walking in with Shedeur, giving him all that advice and all that, he got cut. Tony Brown right here, he got cut. Number 11, the one that was holding the speaker, walking in with the speaker in the boom box with the stick, he got cut. That's not a surprise to me. I figured because I didn't really see him out there playing anyway. But the other thing, we gonna look at the film. But before I show y'all the film, look at this. Let me zoom in just a little bit so y'all can see it's real good. Offensive tackle. Offensive tackle. That's what OT stand for, is offensive tackle. Offensive tackle. Offensive tackle. Offensive tackle. Guard. Guard. Center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And guess what? Guess when they was playing? Yeah, he was a vet. Guess when he was playing? Guess when them offensive linemen were playing? Them 4 offensive tackles, 2 guards, and the center. They was out there when Shedeur was out there. They cut the whole offensive line that was blocking for Shedeur on that last preseason game. The whole offensive line is gone. That should tell you a big telltale right there. The whole offensive line that was out there blocking for Shedeur this last preseason game is gone. I'm telling you, it ain't no coincidence. It ain't no coincidence. And the 2 people, we already knew Tyler Huntley was going to get cut though, but Tony Brown and Tyler Huntley, the 2 vets that have got closest to Shedeur, gone. The tight end right here. I forgot what number he was. Hopefully, 87. He gone. He ain't helped Shedeur out none anyway. But that's what I'm saying. The main people that was helping Shedeur, they either got elevated, one of them got elevated, the other one got cut. Gage got elevated. I don't know if y'all realized or seen it or heard me say it. They had Gage out there running with the first team and the second team. 4 out of 5. That dog, it's 6, 7 of them on here. Lineman is cut. So to me, that's the whole offensive line that was blocking for Shedeur. Cut, gone. Now you want him to create all this magic out here and work wonders when Dillon Gabriel. I told y'all when we got that bird's eye view. I told y'all when we got that bird's eye view, I was gonna look at it. Well, I told y'all I was gonna look at it. They down to 6-8, so they got 53. They got to make a cut. They got to cut down to 53. 72 got cut. Nah, I don't know if he got cut. I think 72. No, it was 71. Whoever last name Jones, offensive tackle, he was a starter. He Jones. He was 71. I think his number was 71. I don't think it was 72. I think his number was 71. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I ain't look. But I told y'all, when I get this bird eye view, and I was gonna show y'all the difference of these type plays right here. This coming from the Browns film breakdown. Dude be talking and know football for real. He know these concepts better than me, because I ain't no offensive player. So I know more defense concept and lingo than I do offense. But as y'all can see right here, this Dillon Gabriel out here, and I'm just gonna show a couple of these clips. Yeah, Bond safe. I'm just gonna show a couple of these clips to show y'all the difference between the offensive line play, the route running, and the play calling from Dillon Gabriel to Shedeur. That's why I've been trying to tell y'all so we can watch this right here. And you can already see on this first play right here how much separation the receiver getting just off the get-go. Now, I don't know, but it's mainly because of the Dillon Gabriel ain't getting no pressure. No pressure right there in the pocket. I wish I could draw on it. I got to figure out how they get in this film and what they using to draw on there, because what I got to get the film first. But yeah, so there's no pressure in the pocket. None. So he can step and go from 1 to 2 and make this throw right there in the middle of the field. Plus, they in cover 2. The hole in cover 2 is in the middle of the field right here. So I'm like, bro, y'all gonna see the difference. But the thing about this throw is that it could have been batted. I ain't gonna say shoulda, because we don't live in no shoulda, coulda, woulda. But it could have been batted if the D lineman had actually threw it on straight up instead of side swiping like he did. Let me see, can I show the other angle real quick? If y'all want to go watch this whole film right there, y'all, like I told y'all where to go, so y'all can see it. But some of y'all ain't gonna know the lingo that he talking. You know, he talking real football type lingo, but I'm trying to break it down simple as possible, just like I do to these players that I'm coaching. I try to make it to where a 2-year-old can understand it. So right here, as you looking at this view right here, this the end zone view. The top view, the sideline view, that's up top, and then this the end zone view. So when you see end zone or sideline or bird's eye, whatever, that's what they talking about. This the end zone view. So now you got the center right here, and you got a guard and a tackle. Then to the left, our left, you got a guard, tackle, and a tight end, which is offset, that you can call an H-back or a wing back. So it's 11 personnel. You got the tight end as 1 and the running back as 1. That's how I go. The first number is the tight end. The second number is the running back. And then you got a motion. Now I want y'all to notice these motions happen more with Dillon Gabriel and less with Shedeur. So the motions, all the motions do is they tell you whether the defense is in a zone coverage or man coverage. As you can see, didn't nobody move with the tight end for as running from one side to the other side with them. So that means they in zone coverage. They in zone coverage. That means they have an area that they cover instead of a man. I'm trying to break this thing down simple as possible. Now hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friend about that money, man. You already know. Put WN12 in the chat and you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, it's zone. So it's zone. It's a zone cover. But like I said, the motion can determine and help the quarterback determine what coverage they in, if they in zone or man, and it also can throw off the defense for as now this is considered a new formation, even though it's actually the same, but he was on the other side. Now he motioned from one side to the other, so it can be considered a different formation for as the strength call for the defense. This is what I'm saying now. So these D tackles, they got their hand down in the ground right there in the middle. The big boy right here and the big boy right here. That's in the middle. The linebackers, number 54 and 58, they call a strength call. A strength call. Strong left or strong right. So with the motion, that's why I said it makes it a new formation, because they might have to change the strength call. Because the strength call sometimes tells the D lineman what gap they need to go in, how they need to line up, alignment and assignment. Same thing with the linebackers, the DBs, and all that. All that matters. That's why I say football is more than just watching the game. That's why I say you got to understand what's going on. Because when these folk talking about it, they don't know, and they just looking at the play, and they don't know exactly what's going on, they can tell you anything because you don't know it neither. That's why I'm trying to break it down as simple as possible. This is just one play right here, though. This happens every play, every snap. And like I said, watch 97 right here. Big boy in the middle. Watch 97. Soon as Dillon Gabriel get ready to throw that ball. Look at that. If he goes straight up with his hand, he hit that. But look how close and tight these windows is as far as the passing lane, not the catch, but the passing lane for the quarterback, especially with Dillon Gabriel being his size. Look at that. Look how close that was. Look how close that was for him hitting that ball. Then you got a batted ball and he don't even complete the pass. I'm telling you, it's more than just watching the game on TV. And they didn't block for him. He should have threw that ball away. The receiver didn't catch it. He ran the wrong route. You can say he ran the wrong route, but like I just said right here, this the sideline view. So it looked like they still in cover 2. The reason why I say that is the defense, cover 2 is you got 2 high safeties. You got one safety right here, one safety right here, and then the corner down here, he pressed. They're telling me he might be in cover 2 unless he disguising the call. Cover 2 is the cornerback down here at the bottom, he got the flats. The safety got this half of the field. The other safety got that half of the field. And the top corner right there, he got that flats. Linebackers got hook curl this way, hook curl that way. I wish I could draw these things, but that's what it is. So 2, 4, 5. The Rams running a 5-2 defense. So you got 5 down linemen with 2 inside backers and 4 DBs. So you got counting the linemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 linemen. That's where you get the 5 from. Then you got 2 linebackers. 1, 2. That's where you get the 5, 2. Then you got 4 DBs. You don't really count them, so you can say 5, 2, 4 if you wanted to, but you ain't got to. People just say 5, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 2, 3, 3, 3, 5. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's how people do the man. I ain't even figure out how to use that thing yet, cause I have to, for me to use that program, what I'm talking about, I had to download or screen record all this film, then upload it in there. I gotta find something else a little different. It was only a free trial anyway. But yeah, so now we running the play. Like I said, zone coverage. So you don't see really nobody running with one man until they pass a certain yardage or they assignment tell them if he run a certain route or run a certain way, that's him. That's my man. But you can see down here at the bottom, this safety still running cover 2 because he ain't got no threat. Until this receiver at the bottom push vertical. Now that become his man, and you see the corner right here. He's still playing the flats because now he got a threat as far as the running back. Still no pressure. Still not that much pressure right now. Like if we gonna see with Shedeur, even though the tackle did get beat, them tackles were getting whooped with Shedeur. So he drawing it right here. But like I said, if you want to really like listen to that real lingo where you ain't gonna understand, some of y'all might not, then yeah, you can go watch that full video. Cause he break it down. I'm like, he break it down. For real. But so yeah, he just threw that ball away. One more. Now we got another motion. That's Davis, number 89. Then you got Finney Jr. down here at the tight end. Really, you got 2 tight ends on the same side. So, like I said, you count the center right here. What did Dillon Gabriel under center? That's what they call under center. So now you got 21 personnel. So you got guard, tackle to the right, and down to at the bottom you got guard, tackle, tight end, or you can call them an H-back, whatever. So now you count the tight ends. You got 2, so it's 1, 2. The first number is the tight end. So y'all got 2, so that's where I get the 2 from. Then I got 1 running back. That's the last number. So it's 21 personnel. That's how they got that. Play action. Legit fake jet motion. Roll. Flat. Hit the running back. They're like really like a long handoff, to be for real. But I won't tell you what they did. They did it with Shedeur too. But it was something a little different. Now that I see it, it was something a little different. Or he just I think it was still 59, and I think he just recognized the play. I seen the Brown catch to do on that 53, man. I'm kind of glad. They still ain't they might be trying to trade him. I ain't gonna rule that out yet until they finalize their roster. I'm telling you, I ain't ruling out nothing with these dudes. Y'all hit that like button, let's ride. If y'all learning something, put W12 in the chat. Put W12 in the chat if you're learning something. We about to look at Shedeur right quick. I just wanted to show y'all the difference. Let me check. All right, let's move it on. All right, now we got Shedeur. I want y'all, like I said, I want y'all to see the difference between the formations, the offensive line blocking, and if it's motion or no motion.
Played in his final.
This the first play right here. Bro do a good job. Savage sent me this in the email. He sent me this video. Bro do a good job breaking this down too. He ain't as detailed of the other dude, but he break it down too. So like I said, they still in a cover two. But now look like they in a nickel package because they got 4 down linemen and 2 linebackers. Nickel package is basically they took one of them D linemen out because y'all remember it had 5. It was 5 down there. So they took one of them D linemen out and put an extra cornerback in there. So they call they dime package, nickel package. Mainly, I think they run a lot of nickel. So they'll throw another cornerback. So now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why they call it nickel. Because now you got 5 DBs instead of 5 defensive linemen. Or you could have 3 linebackers. Like I told y'all, they were running them. I said this on live last night. They were running a lot of speed out. As you can see, the tight end. I don't know how you run a speed out with a tight end that ain't got no speed, but he running the speed out, and then their top receiver running the same thing. But look at the pressure, though. Look at the pressure. You see the difference between the offensive line blocking? Shedeur got pressure right now. He's supposed to throw that ball. As soon as bro was breaking out that cut, number 87, he got cut too. Just to let y'all know. Number 87, the tight end, he got cut. That's why Shedeur had to get out the pocket and roll. And then he throwing on the run. I'm telling you. He drawing it up. See, I need to figure out what they use. But you see down here at the bottom, he got sideline end zone. He was telling you number 1 receiver, number 2 receiver. I'm telling you, this thing crazy. Let me see what y'all talking about. Yeah, they in cover 2. Corner gonna sit. He got the flats. It's a zone. That's his zone. It's a flat. Where they running at. That's his area he's supposed to cover. But see, he's supposed to throw that ball right there too. But that pressure in your face, on there you can't see him. You can't see him like that. They did the same formation, they just flipped it. So they put the tight end on the other side. And then they got a little motion out. But once again, he probably could have sat in jazzed a tad bit longer, but ain't nobody open. He could have sat in the pocket just a little bit longer, but your tight end covered, your receiver at the top covered, your receiver down here covered, and the other receiver covered. Ain't nobody open but the running back. Now you want to take a 2 to 3 yard gain, maybe. If it's maybe 2 yards, but you see the linebacker running at him right now. The linebacker running at that running back right now. So it didn't matter if he gave him the ball right now or not, unless he's gonna make him miss. But then you're gonna have that linebacker come off and the corner come off to try to make the tackle. So it look like they're running man right here. They ain't running cover 2, they running man. Man cover, that means I got a man. Everybody got a man because it's man free. Because you see the safety right here in the middle. So he free. That's what they call man free. That's why he ran it out of bounds. So now we got a tight end with a wing back, H back at the top. Bates, I think he made the team. He ain't got cut yet if they gonna cut him. Play action. Got play action again. Got a little chip by that tight end, by Bates down here, tight end. Now he out there in the flat. He could throw that ball right now. But Shedeur, he looking downfield. Because really, his read is probably, it looked like this number one receiver out here that run at the bottom of the screen they're running. This is, the flats really ain't your first read. So his first read probably this receiver out here, or this dig route coming across, this deep end or dig route coming across, which is another tight end. But you got that linebacker sitting in the hole, and then this man really ain't creating no separation down here, your bottom receiver, and then your end route, he ain't really created no separation either, but you can't throw that ball until he clear the linebacker, or the linebacker start running at the flats right now. You can't throw that ball because the linebacker gonna pick that off, or he gonna overthrow it, then the safety right there. See, he could throw the flat right now, but he not looking at that because that ain't his first read. So you can't say he got an open man when I'm telling you that ain't his first read, so he not looking at him. Throw it to the running back. He dropped. Didn't get no help. That was a nice little pocket too. They about the best they blocked this whole drive. The whole third quarter and fourth quarter Shedeur in. But he still got beat. But as soon as he step up, the pocket collapsed quick. It ain't that much. Not like Dillon Gabriel and Joe Flacco. He had him man in his face all night. Now you got you got a tight bunch up here at the top where you got three receivers real close together to the line. You got a wing back down here and one single receiver down here at the bottom. Then it still looked like they might be in cover two. Because they went back to their 5-2-4. Yeah, they went back to their 5-man front now. So it looked like they in cover two. Now he's saying they're running all curls right here. They're running all curls right here. That's a deep curl route. I ain't never seen that unless it's straight 12 yards. But they usually run that on the outside. I ain't never seen nobody run that in the middle of the field. But hey, this ain't my offense. But still, ain't no separation nowhere. None. There ain't nowhere to throw that ball. Yeah, it's heavy tight end. Go watch Joe Flacco in 2023 when he played with the Browns. Go watch his highlight, then you'll see exactly what type of offense Kevin about to run this year. Okay, he went back to his offense in the play call. That's what they're doing. Yeah, they would call him record. That's the whole point. Is the final preseason is to get you fine-tuned and ready for the season. That's why I was saying I don't see why Kevin didn't take it serious. That second half, he didn't take that second half serious at all. Because he knew this offensive line that's out here blocking for Shedeur, all of them were getting cut. He already knew that. Every last one of them were getting cut. Tight end getting cut. Receiver getting cut. I don't think they cut Marshall though, but still, like I said, they might not be done. If they at 68, they definitely ain't done because they got to get down to a 53-man roster. But look at all that green grass. He got that man right there, but he threw it deep. I can't see the down the distance neither. I don't know what down the distance is. That can determine where he throw it to. Third and long, second and long, you might want to throw it a little deeper so you have a third down play that's shorter or a fourth down play that's shorter. But they wouldn't go for it on fourth down on this end of the field anyway. Like I said, I told y'all, it's only been one play so far that had motion. There's only one play that had motion with Shedeur. We seen the little clips I did show of Dillon Gabriel. We seen 2 times, 3 times that they had motion. They only had one with Shedeur. One. I'm telling you. Man, look, like they back in their nickel package now. They were running. He could throw this 38 down here, but he ain't looking that way. Like I said, he read. Whatever he read is. Caught it. 2 yards. He got that one out quick though. Like, bro said he could have threw that little thing to the tight end, but nah, that backer ain't this backer. He ain't gonna keep running just to that running back when he know it is hole because they in zone. And the reason why they in zone, because you see this cornerback here, he is that the safety of corner, one of them. But anyway, he ain't on this man. That's how you know it ain't man. Now they might be running a different concept at the bottom of the screen because you can run man coverage on one side of the field and zone on the other side of the field. That you can combo it. They call it like a combo coverage or whatever. You know, they might have it like we call it solo or whatever. You know, we call it solo. So one side of the field, you got a coverage, and then the other half, the backside, weak side or whatever, depending on how the formation is, you can run man coverage and have zone on the top side of the field. It just all depends on the defense and what the formation is. So that's why I say it could be totally different. Y'all like, subscribe, and share to my channel. But if y'all want to go watch this Matty Dub, this man got over 100,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get up there. So that's why I need y'all to subscribe. I got a quarterback learn how to handle the pressure. If he isn't present with the one defense, they're part of it too. That's why people saying sabotage and you know, like why you draft Shedeur, you ain't gonna give him a real chance because it wasn't no quarterback competition. It wasn't never no quarterback competition. All right, now I get rid of the ball. 2-yard play, but that's what I'm saying. But it's based on the protection too. You got to think about it. Shedeur been getting pressure to this point. He had been getting pressure. So now in the quarterback and your quarterback head and Shedeur head, because this same thing happened in Colorado. Same thing as that thing that happened in Colorado. You trying to make a play downfield so you can relieve some of that pressure, but at the same time you got to take what the defense give you. But when the defense in your face and you getting pressure automatically as soon as the ball snap, it's only so much you can see and you gonna miss because you trying to escape from being sacked. But yeah, like I said, he should have threw the ball away on some of these plays. But at the same time, when you know you're not gonna play no more, I'm gonna try everything possible to make a play. But you don't want to force nothing at the same time. But hey, it's crazy. He 38 dropped that thing, but he wasn't looking his way anyway. Then we finally got another motion. He drawing out the route. This the route concept. So now you got a little drag route. Then he gonna come back at a deep drag or an end route late. But he ain't got, look at this pressure though. Look at this pressure. Yeah, he hit that tight end right now. But now, that linebacker right on him. The Rams running a good defense. I'm telling you, they running a good defense. He could hit this end route. If he had time to sit in that pocket and wasn't flushed out, he could see 31 coming back to the middle of the field and could hit him right here. Hey, that's what he marking them out right now. But he got to clear the linebacker though. See, right there. But he getting hit from behind. Cause he was about to throw it, he seen him. There with this sack fumble. Right there. So he seen him. That would have been a big game. Cause they still in his own cover. And like I told y'all, cover 2, the hole is in the middle of the field. Look at that big hole. Look at that big hole. But you can't get time to pay the ball because you getting pressured every snap. Soon the ball snap. Nah, they ain't really allowed to call their own play unless they audible the call, like change the call at the line of scrimmage. But it usually at the discretion of the offensive coordinator or the head coach to determine if the defense come out of this, then we're gonna run this play. Or if the defense come out of that and in this, we're gonna run that play. Because sometimes they could call 2 plays. And then based on how the defense align to the formation, you can call this play or that play. Sometimes that does happen. But sometimes, like if you like Peyton Manning and he used to say Omaha, that's a check call and changing the play. That's how that works. But yeah, calling their own play, I don't think it's like that. Yeah, all them O-line been covered stat. 9 pressure out of 11 pad play. Got to earn that and it better work. Man and Brady did. Yup. All this advantage slander need to stop. Here you go. Go to the other man. Quarterback. World under his system. It's just a weird statement. It is. But let me tell you this. How did Kevin Stefanski become a quarterback guru when he played cornerback? This man went to school and played cornerback. He played defense. How is he a quarterback guru? I don't get it. I ain't saying he's not a good offensive coordinator or a play caller or offensive-minded coach, but if you play defense, yes, you have probably a better sense of an offense because you studied the offense to see their tendencies and where they like to go and how they run routes. But that don't make you, I don't think that make you a quarterback guru just because you had Kirk Cousins and whoever else he's supposed to be coaching and they was good quarterback. They're probably more the individual. Exactly. More coach awards than playoff win. The NBA said so. The NFL. All month. No, we've been talking about Shedeur since April. And before April. The Browns ain't did nothing. I don't believe them with nothing. Until they show me and prove me otherwise, I don't believe they don't know what they doing. But to send that man out here and did not even run a screen, none of that. That's what I'm talking about, the type play calling. When defensive line getting that much pressure, you run a screen to slow them down. And what the screen do is basically the offensive line, they already ain't blocking, run a screen. So now you let the offensive line run past you on purpose and the running back go behind them after they run past him and the quarterback dump the ball to the running back. And the offensive line go block downfield while the running back run behind them. That's a screenplay. Now we got 21 personnel again. 2 tight ends at the bottom. We got 1 running back, 2 receivers. Should be a play action. This the play Just like Dillon Gabriel, when they ran the play action, it's the same as that formation. It's the same as that formation. That's what I wanted to see. This right here. It's this formation right here. This the same exact formation. Look. This the same exact formation. Same play. Play action. Watch 59. Watch 59. This Dillon Gabriel right here. But they roll Dillon Gabriel left-handed. So he ain't gonna roll like Shedeur rolled. I'm about to show you in a minute. But this the same exact play. Same exact formation. Same exact play action. Now I want to see if they run the same exact route. The running back. But let's see. This the same formation now. 21. You got 2 tight ends, 1 running back, 2 receivers. That's what I've been trying to get to. 59 still in the game. 59 still in the game. So he already done seen it before. He talking about usually they put the tight end on this side and make him come back across the formation to pick this man up. That's what he's saying right now. Look, what y'all first notice? What y'all first notice? What's going on, CZ? They ran the play action the opposite way. The running back went this way instead of here. Then they had 0 motion. They had motion on Dillon Gabriel, play action, running back went with an arrow route to the flat. Bootleg. None but off. Shedeur. Complete opposite. Same formation, same play. No motion. Bootleg, play action bootleg. Somebody either instead of that, they made the running back do that route 89 did. I'm telling you. He got pressure out, he unblocked. He already running the face, but he already done seen it play before. He done seen the formation, seen it play before, so he know what coming. Cause he ain't even squeezed down. He ain't even squeezed down the last time. This time, like he did the last time, 59. I'm talking about on defense. He ain't even squeezed down. When that tight end went out for the route, he was squeezing down the last time. He ain't even do that. He took our running straight to right now. That's what I'm talking about right here, so y'all know what I'm talking about. So look, 59, still the same dude. I know it's hard. I ain't got my little drawings on here yet. But 59 in blue on the Rams. Look how he squeezed. When I mean he squeezed, when that tight end go inside, he closed down. He closed the gap. That's what I mean by squeeze. Watch. Squeeze. What he did. Squeeze. 59 went down. 59 went down. Like I said, they had the running back on Shedeur. They had 89 right there. He running up the field this way, Davis. But they had the running back run that route with Shedeur. And then they had the running back on Dillon Gabriel right here go to the flats. But they had the receiver 31 down here. And I'm going to show y'all on Shedeur. They had him running in and out. to get that same action as the running back was running to the flat. But 59 recognized the play. So he blew it up. And like I said, he squeezed down on this one. Now you look at Shedeur. y'all getting that thing tonight. Well, I'm breaking that thing down. I'm breaking that thing down. 59, the same player, same formation. We don't get no motion. Running back run that route. And I told y'all, 31 down here at the bottom, he gonna run the flat route that the running back did with Dillon Gabriel. The receiver gonna run it now. But like I said, like I told y'all, he didn't squeeze. 59 didn't squeeze. I'm telling you, 59 didn't squeeze. He ran straight to the quarterback. He recognized the play. But like I told you, this ball that went right here, instead of a right now route, he getting pressure right now. When he's supposed to be throwing that thing, maybe right here. But with his back turn, he can't see that. He can't see that pressure. Dillon Gabriel, it was a different rollout because he left-handed. But what he should have did was they should have made Shedeur roll that way, to the right, to his right. Just like they did Dillon Gabriel roll to his left. They should have let Shedeur roll to his right and had the same play, but going to the right. But they made him do a play action, bootleg back, but he got the pressure already in the face. I'm telling y'all think I ain't no football. He escaped it though. But you gonna throw that route. Ain't nothing downfield. He looking downfield. So yeah. That's the biggest difference. Crazy, ain't it? I'm telling you. Now, in one of them plays, he should have threw the ball away. But I ain't want to show y'all all that, because I already talked about that, how he should have threw the ball away. But I was just trying to show y'all the difference between the play call between Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. And I already told y'all that play calling was totally different. Me just sitting there watching it live, I seen the play call was different. And then the fact that the whole offensive line that was out there with Shedeur got cut. Every last one of them that were blocking for Shedeur, this last game got cut. Every last one of them. So you tell me, is they setting up Shedeur? You tell me if they sabotage. Now let's look at this real quick before I get to my last point. Shedeur ain't trending no more, but they got him still right here. But he ain't trending no more. I told y'all they might be a big telltale. They still got a jersey up there. They only got 3 of them up there now, though. They used to have 6. They used to have 6. But I bet you still no Dillon Gabriel. I still don't see his jersey. I'm telling you, man, this thing. Now, y'all tell me, appreciate you, Savage. Y'all tell me this. Thanks, everyone, for the love and support. There's a lot to learn from this preseason, but I'm really thankful for the opportunity to be out there day by day, rep by rep. I keep learning and getting better. That's what Shedeur posted. They're entertainers and competitors. So Dillon Gabriel a competitor. That's why he ain't got his jersey up there. Now I'm gonna get my synopsis of what I'm thinking happening. Goodbye to the linemen. They should have been gone. Now look, this my take. This my take. If y'all been here, y'all know I kind of been kind of right. Y'all know I kind of been kind of right on what I've been saying. All my conspiracy theories, all of my what I'm thinking what's going on, because I think outside the box. So I was sitting here earlier and I was thinking, I was like, wait a minute. The Browns might act after I watched Kevin, when I told y'all that earlier, man, he said we gonna keep developing our players, our young players. And I'm like, okay, Shedeur probably on the team. It's a big possibility Shedeur still on the team. And then I thought, wait a minute. That's the best thing for the Browns to do, is to keep Shedeur on the team because they already got him. And the reason why I say that, because they can control the narrative. The Cleveland Browns can control the narrative. They can control the situation. They can control not playing Shedeur. They can control how much he plays and how much he don't play. They can keep Shedeur on the Browns and bury him on the depth chart. They can keep him from playing for 4 years. That's the possibility. Because he a 4-year contract. They can keep Shedeur on the Browns and not play him for 4 years. Think about it now. That's a big possibility. With this sabotaging theory, this control, we already know it's control, but sabotaging theory, that's a big possibility. Because if you fourth at the quarterback on the depth chart, when it's really 5, it's really on 5. And like y'all saying, he ain't paying them nothing. 4 year, $4.6 million. That's why I told y'all they couldn't have 2 fully guaranteed quarterbacks on their team. The Browns weren't going to draft Shedeur in the first round at all. They weren't going to draft him in the first round at all. So to get a player like that at a discount when you really didn't want him anyway, because Jimmy they had to call Jimmy to remind him, look, you got to draft him. This is the 3rd day now. You got to draft him. This is the 3rd day. Remember, Jimmy, this your punishment. You got to draft Shedeur. Now you can bury him on the depth chart and you ain't got to play him at all. By keeping him on the roster instead of cutting or trading him, the Browns retain full control of when and how he played. This prevents another team from picking him up and potentially letting him shine immediately, which could make Browns look bad if he succeeds elsewhere. Carrying 4 quarterbacks also means Sanders could be kept low on the depth chart, limiting his chances to start, especially behind Joe Flacco, a veteran, and Kenny Pickett, a reclamation project. Some insiders and fans interpret this as a form of development by restriction, giving him just enough exposure to keep him relevant, but not enough opportunity to take over. This is what fits your sabotage angle. The Browns might prefer to manage the optics of his growth rather than risk him exploding elsewhere and exposing their draft decisions. The collateral collusion storyline. I'm telling you, what y'all think? This is a big possibility. Big possibility. Look at the program. I done seen all that. I'm telling you. And in reality, both of them might be true. As far as what I'm about to tell y'all right now. And on the positive side, they can actually believe that Shedeur is the franchise quarterback. On the other hand, there's evidence the Browns do see him as a long-term asset. Analysts have said the team views the quarterback room as an opportunity, not a problem, meaning they have having both Sanders and Dillon Gabriel developing under Flacco mentorship. Front office voices, Barry especially, have repeatedly emphasized that Sanders won't be cut, which suggests they see too much upside to let him walk free. I ain't heard that though. In reading, they're protecting him from being rushed into action, hoping to groom him slowly into a franchise quarterback role while keeping him from early failure. I couldn't pronounce that word. That's why I ain't want to say it. But no, the only way we gonna really actually know if they believe he's a franchise quarterback is next year's draft. We gotta wait till April 2026 before we realize if the Browns actually believe Shedeur is the franchise quarterback. We got to go through this season and see what happened in this season, and we got to go through the April 2026 draft to see if the Browns draft a quarterback in the first round with one of them 2 first-round picks they got. They're going to determine if they see Shedeur as a franchise quarterback. But right now, with everything they've been doing, it's about the collateral collusion and controlling his career right now, at least for the next 4 years. And that's crazy. If they're going to go as far as to keep Shedeur on the roster just to control his career for the next 4 years, to keep him down, to keep him restricting him from playing, and restricting him from shining on another team to make themselves not look bad, I can see them actually doing that, man. But if you a bottom feeder organization, I don't see how you can make yourself look any worse, regardless of what you're trying to do with Shedeur. But hey, people got a crazy way of doing stuff. And I ain't talking about, they what I'm talking about. They got a crazy way of doing stuff. And look, I'm going to get you. And it take 4 years. Because they got enough money to do it. They ain't hurting for no money. So they can do it. It ain't paying them nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with waiting. But if is the waiting, is you waiting in the right reason or you waiting in the wrong reason? That's what I'm saying. Is they having him wait for the right reason, or they having him wait just to keep him from playing and shining? That's what I got to figure out, and what we got to figure out as people that's follow Shedeur and Shedeur fans. Is the Browns actually making Shedeur wait because they trying to develop him for real because they believe he's a franchise quarterback, or they trying to make him wait just to keep him from doing anything else, and they can control the narrative? That's the thing. That's the thing. All right, bro. Oh my goodness, I did the wrong one. Tell me, Roberts, I ain't mean to do that. Oh, bro. I ain't want to do it, but they get on my nerve, though. Amber, tell me, Robertson. She clicked on, like, it moved, the chat moved. I ain't try to ban her. I had clicked on the other dude. One of my loyal followers, man. My loyal subscriber. It ain't the end, it's the beginning. Hey, you said it's spiritual, not me. Yeah, Emma, they did say they were going to get a quarterback in 2026 draft, but I don't believe nothing they say neither. Uptown. I'm telling you, we don't know what they're going to do. But I hate I clicked Mitt Robinson's name on that. I ain't click it, though. The chat moved, And I was trying to click on one of the other dudes. Yeah, I had to get on my body out. Usually I let them folks stay. I just had to get my point across first though before I started reading these comments like that. Yeah, she can't see it. You gonna have to text her or something. I just email her. I don't even know how to do it. I ain't even gonna trip. Yeah, she came back in here on another page. Look, I ain't trying to do that. I was trying to get that Randy dude. And the chat had moved, and it moved to the next comment. That Randy dude in no official whatever, man. Off road. Like, bro, come on, boy. Y'all talking that nonsense. Yeah, I see it's you. I see your name. I ain't trying to do that. I don't even know how to do it. I gotta figure it out. Y'all are there going back and forth. If you ain't saying nothing, I could have easily hit his name. Yeah, she bet. Look, that the burner page right now. She was on her burner page. This the real page. They got her whole name up there. That's how I know that's the real page. The other page was the burner page. I already know it. You can't fool me. You probably got 3 more. Don't you got 3 more? I bet you got 3 more. I know you do. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they'll cut him. High possibility they bury him on the depth chart and keep him as a Brown for the next 4 years, just not to play him. I know it sounds ridiculous and sad, but all the other stuff y'all probably said, it sounds ridiculous and sad, and it's coming true. It actually does happen the way I said it. Not saying I want this to happen. I'm just saying that's what they showing us. That's what they actually showing us until they prove it otherwise. Hopefully, that's not the case. Hopefully, it's the positive side. That's what I want to happen. They actually see Shedeur as a franchise quarterback and actually want him to be their franchise quarterback. And they taking it. They actually doing him good by developing him slow as far as not putting him out there in some crazy situations and forcing him to play. That's what I want to happen. That's your burner. Why you got your real name on your burner? I told you she had about 3 or 4 more. I said that. She got 4. I said that. Did Miss Jackson, but I can, my thing, I don't know why it's with, but I can see your real name, see? I don't know why it's with. No, I blocked them. You talking about clap back. Ain't nobody clap back nothing. I'm talking nonsense. Matter of fact, you about here too. Who it is? Yeah, Shedeur play sooner or later. They're gonna be forced to play him. Come doing the game. What they tell me is either, don't take it the wrong way now, either he talking nonsense, like I really think he is, or he confirming that Shedeur didn't know the lingo. But like I told y'all, I had answered the question already, so I just repeat it. Like I said, every offense for every team is different. So the lingo is going to be different. So you're going to have to learn the lingo. Some of the stuff might mean the same thing, but have a different verbiage. They might call red cover 2, over there at the Giants, but blue mean cover 2 over here at the Browns, but it's a different verbiage, but it means the same thing. So I don't know in what aspect was he talking about, because he said something about Shedeur know English, but it's like he got to learn Mandarin. So in my head, they're telling me that he didn't know the verbiage, and I'm guessing, assuming that what they said about Shedeur, that he didn't know the playbook, and he was learning, developing slow. And Dillon Gabriel did know the playbook and was a supercomputer. That means Dillon Gabriel knew the verbiage. That's my assumption. You join the fantasy league, appreciate you. I was gonna tell you. I won't do that at the end, but appreciate you. So that's what I assumed. But it's not. I don't think that's true, because every player got to learn the verbiage in whatever team he owns. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But for Andrew Berry to say that, we ain't really actually there. All we can do is take him and what he's saying. I ain't gonna say take his word, because I don't believe nothing they say. So from what he said, then that's what I'm basing it off of. But I don't know. Like I said, every team different. Every playbook is different. But this is what I'm about to say. So if Shedeur know English and he need to learn Mandarin, it's a reason why you went 3-14, because can't nobody understand what you're saying. So if he speak English, he got to learn Mandarin, and he don't understand what you're saying, that's the reason why you went 3-14. Don't nobody understand what you're saying. So guess what you need to do? You need to quit speaking Mandarin and start speaking English. Simple. Quit trying to make stuff hard when it ain't got to be hard. That don't make no sense. Why I'm going to speak Mandarin if he know English and he don't know Mandarin? And so I'm speaking Mandarin, but he don't know it, and he know English, and I'm going 3-14. So I'm going to keep speaking Mandarin. I'm just going to start speaking English. Make no sense. That's what I'm saying, Cameron. Did he understand Mandarin? That what don't make no sense to me. That's why I said I gotta take him where he's saying, because it don't make no sense. Because if you don't know how all this time he been going over 70% completion percentage in practice and showed out in his first ever NFL game, that means he know it. That's all I'm saying. Dillon Gabriel ain't know that mess. Now y'all want to praise him, and he want to be all happy on the sideline while Shedeur out there getting trampled and sacked 5 times with an offensive line that was blocking for him that's on the street, just like me and you. They sitting at home too in street clothes. They just 6'7", 6'8". That's the only difference. So Shedeur knew something. Man, look. They went 0-16 in the regular season. Yep. They watch it play out. That what I was afraid. I remember that too. I remember somebody saying that. So I was like, look, let's watch this thing play out. That's what I'm saying. Like I done seen way worse punches and fights than that in the NFL. That wasn't nothing. That literally was not nothing. To me, it wasn't. 0-17, yeah, 0-18, whatever. How many of a game they got now? Yeah, Cameron, I get Tampa Bay learn Tampa Bay Mandarin, but that's why I said they lingo probably different. Tampa Bay probably speaking English over there, while the Browns over here speaking Mandarin. Tampa Bay probably speaking English. They're gonna be, Shedeur still on their team, and they doing that sabotage and stuff and control, trying not to play them. They're gonna end up having to be forced to play Shedeur. I think they're gonna have to be forced to play Shedeur regardless, but they're gonna be definitely gonna have to be forced to play Shedeur because everybody gonna be gone and hurt. Yeah, he ain't no punk, but that football though. I don't think he should have got ejected. They probably should have threw a personal a flag or something. I don't think he should have got ejected. But I don't know the rules. They might have changed their rules. Yeah, everything is set up. I told you, since the draft, Shedeur wouldn't win first round, Shiloh would have got drafted. It's all connected. Shiloh just fall on the back end. They both should have got ejected, yeah. But they gonna say he threw a punt. We gonna wait and see. I ain't speculating on nothing. All I'm doing is talking about what they done showed us. Look, that what happened when the devil started attacking. Bless folk. He come from you at all angles. Yeah, they come with Shiloh jacket. I'm on YouTube right now. We on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok, The Prime Effect. Follow me on YouTube. Money Man, you already know we live on both, and we on Twitch. Money Man, you already know on Twitch. Hey, I'm trying to get this thing from all different angles. I need y'all to hit that like button, subscribe myself, and follow and tell your friend about that Money Man. You already know, because we coming with these bangers, man. All these conspiracy theories, all these facts I'm putting out. I'm telling you, man. I've been telling y'all since May, for sure, since May, that it was collateral collusion. I'm telling you, it's been a plan, and it's still a plan for this NFL to somehow make a statement and make an example out of Shedeur for no reason, because they hate for Dillon and they want to prove a point. Just like back in the day, you got to make a point that he not bigger than whatever. Like, this man is a criminal or something, and he gonna take y'all down. Like, he had no intentions of coming in to take over, far as the NFL and become an owner or something like that, and take y'all power away. It makes no sense. That's how they treat him. Like, we back there in the slavery time, and you need to do that butt breaking, and you need to humiliate. You need to humiliate the top, who everybody else look up to. Everybody on the plantation look up to this one person, and you gotta humiliate them so the other ones can know that you can humiliate him. You can do it to anybody. I'm telling you, that's what's going on. I didn't want to say it, but that's the exact same thing that's going on. Because who are the owners? Who are the owners? What color is they? There ain't no black owners. Majority. I ain't talking about minority. Because minority, the only one that I think they got a big stake in a team is Magic Johnson. But he still don't control a lot of that stuff. Come on now. Ain't no majority black owner in the NFL. And when were these owners born? How did they grow up? What time period were they raised in? Come on now. You got to put all this in the context now. It ain't got nothing to do with football. I done told y'all that. Both on what's going on, and they trying to butt break them, keep them down, control the narrative, teach them a lesson. That ain't got nothing to do with football. And the spiritual side, we in the spiritual warfare. It's a spiritual warfare going on, and it just ain't about Shedeur. It's about the whole United States, the whole world. It's just not football and Shedeur. What I'm talking about, when I'm talking about the spiritual warfare, it's everywhere. Y'all got to understand that. Quit getting caught up on these distractions and all these things that's going on to distract you from what they really trying to do behind the scenes. You might not know about it, but just know what they showing on the news, they trying to distract you from what's really going on. Y'all up there, set up there, and was tuning in to that Diddy case every day. Meanwhile, they doing something behind your back that you don't even know about because you so focused on that distraction of Diddy, what he did to this, and that strip and that. And now you talking about that more than what you talking about what's going on in the world. And they talking about they doing stuff behind you, right under your nose, and you ain't even know because you distracted. No. There's a spiritual warfare going on. Yeah, but he had a lot of money, and he bought that team. I think he created the team, because you know Jacksonville, they only been in the league since the 90s. Jacksonville ain't get created in the 60s, the 50s, and the 60s, and before that, Jacksonville like an expansion team. That's different. Same with the Texans, but the Texans generated from the Oilers, but the Oilers moved to Tennessee, so they just brought back the Houston Texans. Same thing with the Browns. The Browns moved to Maryland and created Baltimore. Baltimore a new team too. They got created in the 90s. Jacksonville and Baltimore. And they done had a better franchise than the Browns, especially Baltimore. They done won 2 Super Bowls, and they came from the Browns. The owner at the time moved the Browns to Baltimore and created the Ravens. Come on now. He already knew I needed to get up out of there. He went and created a whole new franchise. Yeah, they had to vote him in, but look, is you gonna play by the rules? That's the question. You got to be able to play by the rules. And the rules is when we collude, we gonna collude. Everybody got to be in. Money pops. Yeah, they took the Ravens from the Browns. Yep. I don't think he is, but I don't know. I can't tell you for sure. Val C. I don't think so, but I'm not for sure. Yup, you right, man. Amber. Yup. But like I said, think about how old they is and what time period they grew up in. Jerry Jones ain't saving no Shedeur. He ain't even want him. He probably the main one that said don't draft him. I don't think they're using the Shedeur as a distraction. This whole collusion and all this backstabbing and stuff is a distraction. But I don't think Shedeur is the distraction himself. What they talking about is a distraction. And these narratives that getting put out, that's what I think the distraction is. But yeah, he need to focus on Michael Parsons. If he gonna sign him or not. Yeah, I told you. And I think Michael Parsons could actually put that prime equity in his contract. Like right now, I think he probably could do it. Why I don't think he would have won be what I believe Eric Dickerson was talking about. I'm the source. Eric Dickerson was talking about me. I'm the source. I said that months ago. I said that in the beginning of July. Where Eric Dickerson said, I said that at the beginning of July, and then I made a video about 3 weeks ago now about Jimmy Haslam when he came out and said that Andrew Berry drafted Shedeur and he did. I made a video talking about that same exact stuff Eric Dickerson said, word for word. He went to sleep at that game. He ain't even playing. Tag him for 3 more years, he could. You can pay that man $30, $40, $50 million for 1 year. Yeah, you part of that good old boy club. Yeah, Eric said it out loud. And then feel crap. I was gonna watch it, but I ain't watched it. But yeah, this thing ain't bigger than football. Appreciate you, big dog, G Smith. But you in Canada? God bless y'all. Truth be told, much love to y'all. Appreciate you. Yeah, they mad. That's why Roger Goodell went up there to Cleveland. He told Jimmy. Now look, y'all done heard it here first now. I'm telling you now, you done heard it here first. Roger Goodell went and told Jimmy, you talking too much. Jimmy, you talking too much. You need to be quiet. How Eric know? How Eric Dickerson know? Because now he said you went out there and said you talked to the right people and you got a call. Then Eric said, they called you. Because I'm the one that told you to draft Shedeur. I told you. Don't do him like that. You know you got to draft him. It's your punishment. Come on now. Roger Goodell, that person. Ahan G. I don't even want. I'm not gonna say A. Roger Goodell told them, remember, Jimmy, you gotta draft Shedeur. It wasn't no, hey, don't do him like that. It wasn't none of that. It was like, remember, you got to draft him. It's day 3. You gotta draft him. It wasn't Trump. Nah, Trump ain't got that much power over that. They ain't even want Trump to be a NFL owner. They don't like Trump like that. They just got to respect him because he's the president now, but they don't like him like that. He can't read defense. Okay. And now they got the trolls on TikTok. About patting the ball, everybody do pat the ball. Trump put the FBI on who? Roger Goodell or Jimmy? The FBI ought to be on Trump. It wasn't never right about that draft. Michael say about Shedeur. I don't know what he said about Shedeur. I told you what I just said about controlling Shedeur for not playing for 4 years. That could be a possibility. Can't hold the ball 5 seconds. He sure can't hold the ball for 5 seconds because the offensive line ain't blocking. Next. The agent, the OZ, he need to create an agency to oversee him. He the E word. Yeah, God using Shedeur to reveal the truth. That's what's going on. God is using Shedeur to reveal the truth. What camera on stage you talking about? They always had camera. Yeah, Tony Brown got cut and Tyler Huntley. We knew Tyler was gonna get cut though. Yeah, Dillon said Dillon was on right after surgery, literally right after surgery, and said, "But God using you. You here to help some folk and to put hope in some folk." That's exactly what he doing. And God using him to expose this NFL from all their wicked ways. He need to use that stick on ass. Look, it probably is. You know what I'm saying? They got so many collusion allegations. It's crazy. But think about it. Grunt, John Gruden, Brian Flores, how you ever say your last name? Now, Eric Jackson with that $100 million lawsuit. I think all this going on actually helping his case. All I'm gonna say is I had him on my show. I got the video up on YouTube. I interviewed him. Hey, Mr. Jackson, if you win something, if they settle with you, just throw your dog a bone. Just throw your dog a bone. I don't need like about 50K. I'll be straight. I want to use about 50K. You can give me $1 million if you're feeling real happy. You know what I'm saying? I'll take $1 million too. They're taking the fun out of the NFL. Look, you know, if this would have never happened, you would have never known. So it would have still been the same, but we just would have never knew. That's all I'm going to say. 144. The middleman, what I get. Savage, I ain't about to get nothing. No, you ain't about to get nothing neither. Nah, we competitors. We ain't entertainers. We competitors. Telling you, this thing crazy, man. Like they literally cut the whole offensive line that was blocking for Shedeur. Mary Kay deleted her tweet. I should have screenshotted that man, bro. Dang. She literally had tweeted the Browns are not cutting or trading Shedeur. Yeah, she deleted it, man. I was just trying to look. Yeah, they should be happy, but hey, they trying to make an example, I guess. Yeah, Kenny not getting traded. That's what it was. It was one on. That's why I was trying to pull it up, but it ain't up there no more. That man got 500,000 views on Shiloh punching. I'm just trying to get 5,000. He got 564,000 views. I might look up his channel to see how much he making. You always on the camera. Hey, if y'all still ain't in the fantasy league, I created a new 12-man fantasy league. So go to my community post. Go to my community post on YouTube. And then click the link. It's a 12-man. It's free. It's a 12-man ESPN fantasy league. We already filled up the first 20 spots on the first league. So I was like, hey, for the ones that wanted to join, I created a new one. It's a 12-man league. So it's only, I don't know how many spots left. But when the last time I looked, I think it's like 9 spots left. The last time I looked, I don't know how many left now. But so if you want to join the fantasy league, I suggest you get in there right now. Go click on that link. And then also, don't forget, I got the merch. I got my merch. I'm still selling the merch. I ain't seen nobody buy that in a minute. I need y'all to help me out. Support. Super chat. We still got the super chat going on. And then y'all already know the cash out. Strolling down there at the bottom. Savage AF21. Cash out. Bounce with the walk. What y'all talking about? Anyway. I'm thinking I'm about to go ahead and get about that thing. My eyes starting to get low again. Time for me to go to sleep and wake up in the morning. Get on these weights. Put my trash bag on and go run. Got to get this fat up on me. You know what I'm talking about? Been eating too good lately. Been eating too good. Or the wrong thing, be for real. But it is what it is. I appreciate y'all for coming. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friend about the money, man. You already know. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all better stop playing with me.
Now I'm in the league, still proving I'm wrong. I ain't get the call, but I still came strong. Shiloh Sanders, I belong in this song. Don't sleep, still him. Underdog, now just under surveillance. Hit so loud, gotta run it in cadence. Chain so bright, still focused on cadence. I'm the one making pay reparation. Hard hat zone on play, that slick. Try to cross me, that's a hospital hit. No combine hype, just feel made grit. They ain't believe, now they all on tip. Headache. They see it. Walk. This for the ones they ain't draft for a pick, but still grind like they got that click. Shiloh Lover 28, never been slick. I was the dog, now I'm running this. Yeah. 4-4, but I ain't know my soul. Talk to me now. Pick 1-4-4, they play me low, I ain't cry about it. Slide in the draft, that paper don't match my body. Say I'm too loud, chains too icy, wrist too cocky. But I ain't beg for no favor, God still got me. Yeah, they ain't wanna see a young and black with pride. They rather see me fake, keep my shine inside. But I'm too real, I can't fold, that's facts. QB1 gon' walk out, AP gold on the tracks. All 4-4, they ain't know my soul. Drafted late, but my name still cold. QB1, I was made for war. Now they fans, they ain't hating no more. All 4-4, but I'm worth 10 mil. All 4-4, now they know I'm real. From the fifth to the field, I'm the deal. Promise he cut that seal. Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Talking down, but they can't walk in my cleats. They counting dollars, but I count receipts. Fans have my back when the suits turn ghosts. They talking stats, but I'm moving like the GOAT. I ain't play no politics, I just play ball. Let my jersey talk while they prayed I fall. Now it's Browns on my chest and they scared of the light. I'm the future of the league, they know I'm right. They know it. They know it. They know it. Oh, 4-4, they ain't know my soul. Drafted late, but my name's still cold. On QB1, I was made for war. Now they fans, they ain't hating no more. Oh, 4-4, but I'm worth 10 mil. Oh, 4-4, now they know I'm real. From the fifth to the field, I'm the deal. I'll probably make when he cut that seal. Yeah, yeah, 4-4 don't scare me, it made me. I ain't just playing football, I'm changing the business. Prime make with it, shake the 12.